Good evening and welcome. I am Dawson Lovelace, a graduating associate degree nursing student. At this time, we ask that you please silence your cell phones. Please remain standing for the invocation, and gentlemen, please remove your hats. All right, let's bow our heads. Dear Heavenly Father, I would like to give thanks as we come before you today with hearts full of gratitude as we celebrate this milestone in our lives. Thank you for the guidance and strength that carried us through every challenge and brought us to this moment. We are deeply grateful to our families for their love, encouragement, and unwavering support along this journey. We thank you for the incredible instructors who poured their knowledge into us, who challenged us and always believed in us. I would also like to give thanks to our classmates as well. I hope you dwell within us and guide our steps, Lord. I pray that we take guidance in you and we keep you first in our lives as we enter the nursing profession. In Christ's name I pray, amen. You may be seated.
Thank you, Dawson. That was lovely. Good evening. To those of you I have not met yet, my name is Jonathan Coe. I'm honored to serve as the president here at Shelton State Community College. And on behalf of our faculty and staff, I'm honored to welcome you today to our special ceremony. Tonight, we gather to celebrate an important milestone in the lives of these graduates in the medical laboratory technology and nursing programs. This occasion marks not only the completion of a rigorous academic journey, but also the beginning of careers dedicated to service, precision, compassion, and care. Graduates, your walk across the stage represents more than earning a credential. It reflects your discipline and commitment to the profession that you have chosen. You have met the demands of the classroom, the lab, and the clinical experiences with determination and resilience. The lessons you have gained in each of these settings have prepared you to serve, to lead, and to make a meaningful impact on the lives of those who will depend on your knowledge and your skills. And no achievement of this magnitude is accomplished alone. Each of you has been supported by family and friends and mentors who have encouraged you along the way. So please help me in recognizing and applauding those who have walked this journey with you. And to our wonderful faculty and staff and administrators, thank you for your dedication to teaching and guiding these students. Your work has helped prepare graduates who are not only competent professionals, but also compassionate caregivers and critical members of the healthcare community. Thank you. Graduates, as you move forward, remember that you will always be part of Shelton State family. We look forward to the difference that you will make in the community and in the lives of those you will serve. So congratulations and thank you again.
Good evening. I am Dr. Andrea Bowden Evans, and I serve as the Associate Dean of Health Services here at Shelton State. Welcome to this very special inaugural Medical Laboratory Technology Pinning and Nursing Pinning ceremony. Tonight, as we celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates, I would like to use the image of a flower to recognize remarkable leaders, faculty, and staff who have helped them to grow. A flower cannot bloom without every part working together in the same way. Tonight's success is the result of leadership, support, teaching, and perseverance from many hands and many hearts. Every beautiful flower begins with strong roots. Our roots represent the foundation of leadership and vision that keep our institution grounded and thriving. These roots are our college president, Dr. Jonathan Coe, if you would stand, you represent it, thank you, whose leadership provides strength, stability, and purpose for everything we do. Because of that leadership, our students are able to grow in an environment built on excellence and opportunity. The stem represents support and structure. Just as the stem holds the flower upright and helps it stand tall, our deans and directors provide guidance, strength, and support. They keep our program strong and our students moving forward with confidence. At this time, I would like to recognize our deans and recognize any directors who may be present. First of all, we have Dr. Michael Green, the Dean of Instruction, Dr. Anika Lodry, the Dean of Students. She's in the back. And Mr. Claude Lake, he is the C.A. Fred Campus Dean of Information Technology and of the C.A. Fred Campus. He's the IT Director. Are there any directors, other directors here? Please stand. Okay, thank you. The leaves represent nourishment and protection. Leadership leaves gather what is needed for growth, much like our Director of Nursing Programs, Dr. Betty Key, and the Director of the Medical Laboratory Technology Program in her absence, Ms. Candace Hill. I could not let this opportunity pass without recognizing her, who ensures that our program remains healthy, strong, and prepared to meet the ever-changing demands of healthcare. Through leadership, vision, and advocacy, the director helps every student thrive. Thank you. The petals are often the most visible and beautiful part of the flower. They represent our nursing instructors and faculty. These individuals, or the individuals of our students, they see, they interact most closely. These are the educators who bring knowledge to life, who challenge, encourage, correct, and inspire. They are the ones who help shape not only our skilled nurses, but compassionate caregivers. At this time, I'd like to recognize the faculty. Erin Hurt, she's the MLT Clinical Education Coordinator. In her absence, Dr. Wendy Sweet, she's the MLT instructor. Dr. Angela Hyde, she is the instructor of this graduating group. Dr. Gwen Miller, nursing instructor of this graduating group. Ms. Lauren Lieger, a nursing instructor. Dr. Rosalind Peterson, nursing instructor. Dr. Carrie Moon, nursing instructor. Ms. Leanne Williams, nursing instructor. Dr. Hillary Spadoni, nursing instructor. Dr. Blake Booth, nursing instructor. Dr. Kristen Binion, nursing instructor. Dr. Amari Horton, nursing instructor. Casey Dunlap, nursing instructor. Dr. Roseanne Turner, nursing instructor. Ms. Verdana Hall, nursing instructor. Candace Schultz, nursing instructor. Rita Branch, nursing instructor. Susie Podemski, nursing instructor. Destin Boyd, nursing instructor. I'd like to take the opportunity just to let you all know how much you all appreciate it. I cannot miss the opportunity to recognize you because without you, our students have no one to teach them. Thank you so much. Are there any part-time clinical nursing instructors here I'd like to recognize? Okay. Okay, and lastly, or next to last, we have our support staff. I cannot bypass the opportunity to recognize them. We have Ms. Gwen Montgomery and Mrs. Natasha Jones. These are our health services specialists. They keep us on track, help us meet our deadlines. You are very appreciated. Last but not least, I do want to recognize Ms. Heather Desmond. She is the new CEO of Bibb County Medical Center. And also Ms. Camille Gibson in her new position as the hospital administrator of Bibb Medical Center. Thank you. This evening, we also have a special treat. I also have the privilege of introducing a very special group of individuals. Tonight, we are honored to have the Nurse Honor Guard of West Alabama with us. They will share in tonight's lighting of the lamps and the Nightingale Pledge. The Nurse Honor Guard of West Alabama was established in May 2024 and operates under the guidelines of the Alabama Nurse Honor Guards in cooperation with the National Nurse Honor Guard Coalition. They are part of a growing movement dedicated to honoring the service, commitment, and legacy of nurses. The tradition they represent is rooted in the Nightingale Tribute, which recognizes the profound impact and lifelong dedication of those in the nursing profession. Today, nursing honor guards across the country uphold this legacy, reminding us of this very sacred calling in nursing. Their presence here tonight serves as a powerful symbol connecting those who are entering the profession with honor, responsibility, and tradition that comes with it. As our graduates prepare to take the Nightingale Pledge and participate in the lighting of the lamps, the Nurse Honor Guard stands as a reflection of compassion, service, and excellence that define nursing at its very best. Will the Nursing Honor Guard of West Alabama please stand? Thank you for sharing in this ceremony with us.
Good evening. I'm Erin Hurt. I'm the MLT Clinical Education Coordinator. I am proud to recognize and present awards to the outstanding students of this inaugural class of Medical Laboratory Technology graduates. These awards were selected by our faculty, and as I called your name, please come forward to be recognized. First is going to be the Outstanding Academic Student Award. The Outstanding Academic Student Award is presented to a graduating MLT student who has a minimum grade point average of a 3.0 and demonstrates exemplary behavior in both the classroom and the clinical setting. The recipient was selected by the MLT faculty. This certificate of achievement is awarded to Aquila Stringfellow. Next, we'll be presenting the Outstanding Clinical Student Award. The Outstanding Clinical Student Award is presented to a graduating MLT student who has demonstrated exemplary lab skills and professional behavior in the clinical setting. This recipient is selected by the MLT faculty. The Certificate of Achievement is awarded to Jasmine Griffin.
I now have the honor of recognizing the graduates of our MLT program. We kindly ask that you hold your applause until all graduates are recognized. Graduates, as I call your name, please come forward to receive your pins. Jasmine Griffin. Go ahead. Aquila Stringfellow.
At this time, we will present the Code of Ethics for the medical laboratory professionals. This Code of Ethics sets forth principles and standards by which we practice within the profession. First, duty to the patient. Our primary duty is to the patient, placing their welfare above our own needs, delivering care that is safe, effective, efficient, timely, equitable, and patient-centered. We serve all patients without discrimination, maintain strict confidentiality, and safeguard their dignity, privacy, and right to make informed decisions about their own care. Second, duty to colleagues and to the profession. We uphold the dignity of our profession through honesty, integrity, and competence. We advance the body of knowledge, maintain high standards of education and practice, and foster cooperative, respectful relationships with colleagues and all members of the healthcare team. Third, duty to society. We serve as patient advocates, applying our expertise to improve healthcare outcomes, eliminate barriers to laboratory services, and promote equitable distribution of healthcare resources. We comply with all applicable laws and regulations and actively work to change those that fall short of the highest standards of care. Now the MLT graduates will recite the pledge to the profession. And graduates, please repeat after me. As a medical laboratory professional, I pledge to uphold my duty to patients, the profession, and society by placing patients' welfare above my own needs and desires, ensuring every patient receives care that is safe, effective, efficient, timely, equitable, and patient-centered, maintaining the dignity and respect of my profession, promoting the advancement of my profession and its body of knowledge, fostering collegial relationships within the clinical laboratory, and with all patient care providers, improving access to laboratory services, and promoting equitable distribution of healthcare resources. Complying with laws and regulations, and protecting patients from incompetent or illegal practice, and advocating for change necessary to advance the best interests of patients. Please join me in congratulating our MLT graduates.
Good evening. I am Dr. Betty Key, Director of Nursing Programs. We will now present the Nursing Awards, recognizing students who have demonstrated excellence as selected by our faculty. As I call your name, please come forward to be recognized. We'll begin with Excellence in Nursing. The Excellence in Nursing Award is presented to a graduating associate degree nursing student who is outstanding in academics, clinical performance, leadership, personal qualities, and classmate support. The recipient is selected by the nursing faculty. This year's recipient is Sarah Larry. Outstanding Associate Degree Student Award. The Outstanding Associate Degree Student Award is presented to a graduating associate degree nursing student who has a minimum GPA of 3.0 and demonstrates exemplary behavior, both in the classroom and in the clinical setting. The recipient is selected by the nursing faculty. This year's recipient is Isaac Rojas Gonzalez. I hope I said it right. The Spirit of Nursing Award. The Spirit of Nursing Award is given to an associate degree nursing student who best demonstrates the spirit in nursing practice. Qualities of leadership, dedication, and enthusiasm for the nursing profession must be demonstrated. The recipient is selected by the nursing faculty. This year's recipient is Terica Bird. The Nightingale Award. The Nightingale Award is the most prestigious award presented by the nursing faculty and students to the student who demonstrates excellence within the Shelton State Community College nursing program, clinical competence, leadership, and personal qualities. The recipient is Hope Hobson. The Shelton State Association of Nursing Student Fellowship Award. The Shelton State Association of Nursing Student Fellowship Award is presented to a student for demonstrating humanitarian traits, qualities of unselfishness, helpfulness to others, consideration, humility, and loyalty to the Shelton State Community College nursing program. The recipient is selected by the nursing faculty with input from the student body. The recipient is Melissa Spencer.
Good evening. I am Angela Hyde, and it is my privilege to speak with you about a truly meaningful tradition in nursing, the pinning ceremony. The pinning ceremony is a time-honored tradition that culminates the hard work and dedication it takes to complete the phase of one's nursing journey. It celebrates a graduate's completion of nursing school, welcomes new graduates into the brotherhood and sisterhood, and signifies that you are ready to serve society as healthcare professionals. The pinning ceremony includes various traditions and symbols, such as the pin, the lamp, and the pledge sacred to the ceremony. The pinning ceremony dates back to the 12th century. The Crusaders were cared for by the Knights of the Order of the Hospital of St. John the Baptist. When new monks entered the order, they vowed to serve the sick soldiers in a ceremony during which each monk received a Maltese cross badge. The modern ceremony started in the 1860s when Queen Victoria awarded Florence Nightingale, the founder of modern nursing, the Red Cross of St. George. To recognize her service as a military nurse during the Crimean War, Nightingale later presented medals of excellence to her brightest nursing students to share the honor. By 1916, ceremonies became more standard in the United States and England, and all nursing students that completed their nursing education were awarded a pin. The nursing pin in modern times is more reflective in its design of the school in which they attended. This ceremony represents more than a tradition, more than a celebration. It symbolizes the dedication, skill, and compassion required to complete the rigorous journey of nursing education. Tonight, we honor not only our academic achievements, but also the responsibility you now carry as a member of the nursing profession.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Hillary Spadoni, and I will be sharing the significance of the pledge. In 1893, a modified Hippocratic Oath was composed and given the title of Florence Nightingale Pledge as a token of appreciation for the founder of modern nursing. The new graduate nursing class recites the pledge while lamps are lit as a vow to their devotion and dedication to the field of nursing. It is a sacred representation of our noble intent always to live and work with a strong sense of integrity.
I am now pleased to recognize the graduates of our Associate Degree Nursing Program. So that all the names can be heard, we kindly ask that you hold your applause until all graduates have been recognized. Graduates, as I call your name, please come forward to receive your pins. Micah Bailey, Deasia Benison. Aislinn Blake and Terica Bird. Emma Cataranikia and Sofia Chavez. Lillian Cobb and Kennedy Cook. Grace Duncan, Kyler Frierson. Sydney Gilliam, Jasmine Hallman. Malibu Hammonds and Austin Harrelson. Leah Higgins and Hope Hobson. Haley Hollyhan and Moyalalua Ibitoya. Alicia Jones and Sarah Larry. Felicia Layton and Dawson Lovelace. Ashlyn Lloyd and Samantha Neal. Grace Alfadani and Sarah Podmore. Vaishnavi Putu and Terry Rancher. Isaac Rojas Gonzalez and Emily Sandlin. Brittany Sellers, LaPortia Slay. Sydney Smallwood and Melissa Spencer. Ashley Stewart and Amber Stowe. Brittany Verona and Chloe Tuttle. Kyla Williams and Amber Wooten.
As we gather to celebrate the accomplishments and dedication of our graduating nursing class, we now move to one of the most cherished traditions of this ceremony, the lighting of the lamp and the Nightingale Pledge. This ritual is a tribute to Florence Nightingale, the founder of modern nursing. During the Crimean War, Nightingale worked endlessly to care for wounded soldiers, making her rounds during the night after the medical officers had retired while holding a light in her hand. This image of the lady with the lamp captured the public's imagination, and Nightingale soon became a respected figure among the name, the lady with the lamp. The London Times referred to her as a ministering angel. The lamp symbolizes the nurse's care and devotion to the injured and sick. After the nurses were penned, Florence Nightingale would light a lamp and pass the flame to the graduating nurses. Today, nursing instructors' lighting of the lamp symbolizes the knowledge passed from the instructor to the graduate nurse. As students take part in this sacred ritual, we hope they are inspired to carry forward the legacy of those who have come before them. As our faculty members light the lamp, may it serve as a reminder to our graduating nurses to always strive for excellence, to lead with empathy, and to be the guiding light for their patients in moments of need. After all lamps have been lit, our graduates will join our faculty in reciting the Nightingale Pledge, a promise to uphold the trust placed in us by our patients, to maintain professional integrity, and to continue our journey of lifelong learning in the field of nursing. Please dim the lights.
I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to pass my life in purity and to practice my profession faithfully. I will abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous, and will not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug. I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession, and will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping in all family affairs coming to my knowledge in the practice of my calling. With loyalty will I endeavor to aid the physician in his work and devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care.
Okay, you may now extinguish your lamps and return to your seats. Let's give our graduates another round of applause. You may now be seated. You may be seated. Thank you all. As we bring this ceremony to a close, graduating class, I want you to take a moment and really look around you. Look at the faces beside you, because I remember some of these faces from a very different day, 5 semesters ago, sitting in a health information class, wondering if this path was truly possible. And here you are, you did it. You're here because of focus, because of your discipline, and that is what separates a dream from an achievement. The path you've walked was not easy. It was clinical days on times when you were exhausted. It was studying when everyone else was sleeping. And I even know that some of you suffered personal loss, during this journey. But it was choosing again and again to keep going when you could have easily have given up. But you made a decision early on and that the goal was worth more than the comfort. And that decision has brought you to this occasion this evening. As you step into this profession, I want you to guard something fiercely, and that is the core values of nursing: compassion, integrity, advocacy, and excellence. And these are not just words. These are the compass that will guide every shift, every difficult decision or conversation that you have, and every moment when you're the only thing standing between a patient and their fear. Keep those values close to your heart, because when your work is rooted in genuine love for people, it stops feeling like a job. And as the saying goes, if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. And you've chosen a career wisely at a time of uncertainty in the labor market and in a world where artificial intelligence is reshaping entire industries. You have entered a profession built on human connection, something that no machine can replicate. The degree you receive tomorrow is not a finish line, it's a door. The profession you are entering is a stable, growing, and it's full of opportunity. The ability to sit with someone in their most vulnerable moment and make them feel seen and cared for is a gift very few professions offer. While nursing emphasizes compassion and direct patient interaction, our laboratory professionals here will also serve as the backbone of diagnosis, where accuracy can literally determine life or death outcomes. You all started this journey with a question, and this evening you all leave with an answer. Congratulations to our nurses and our medical laboratory technologists. Friends and family, please remain seated in the stands until the graduates have recessed. Once you're dismissed, please exit back through the gym doors the way you came in. There will be a reception provided in the atrium. We now ask our guests to stand and remain standing until the graduates have exited.